Good morning. Hello. Is that world sounds? Oh god, that's
Hello.
horrible. That's so horrible. Good morning. Hello. Hello, Chazimo. Hi, Spartan. Hi, Jake. Hi, Prey. Good morning. Yeah, I'm in the back rooms.
Hello.
I think I found. I think I fell into the back rooms. Hi, Tiz. Hello. 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 I don't know how I got here. I just did. If you see something, can you speak up? I don't trust this place. It's a bit big. I've gotten lost 3 times. It's been a while. It has been a while. I hope you've been okay. I watched the Backrooms last night. I didn't watch it in a in a good version, but I did watch it. I did watch it last night. Very good movie. One point on the movie I have is it does a huge thing with scale. It shows a sense of scale really well, but it's a different kind of scale of what I think they should have gone for. You get what I mean? It's a really good movie, but it just has a wrong sense of scale. Like the movie does this thing, and it's a good movie. I highly recommend watching it. It's probably one of the best movies you can watch in cinema right now. And it's like the environment is big, but it's done in a way which is not how it should be. When you watch the original things in the back rooms, the sense of scale feels infinite. Like there's just like infinite, right? And the sense of scale within the movie is giant labyrinth, you get lost. And I think that's not the way they should have gone with it. They should have gotten to a point of repetition causing the sense of confusion more than, hey, we did this like a labyrinth. Does that make sense? It's a really good movie, don't get me wrong, but like there's a difference between it's supposed to be existential, and the way they did it wasn't how that I would have done it. Like there's a bit where there's a bit where they're looking down a hallway, and there's a dark section with a singular door.
I have a dick.
Terrace,
Club panic.
why are you panicking? Don't panic, silly bitch, silly goose. No panicking, no panicking. I don't know what's going on with my tracking. It seems to think that my hip is going like that for some reason. But yeah, really good movie. The Backrooms is a really good movie. But it's just the sense of scale is all to do with you feeling lost rather than like confusing where you are kind of lost. Does that make sense? Like, one of the things in the Backrooms is this endless sense of repetition, which is the whole liminal space thing. And the way they did it was just like, hey, labyrinth make you lost because you can't remember where you went. It's like, no. I think if there was a scene there's a scene in the movie where there's this long corridor, but it's not super long. There's a door halfway down with a dark patch, and I'm like, okay, I would have repeated it like 20, 30 times. What the fuck is going on with my tracker? 1 second. I'm gonna fix this. I know a trick. You gonna behave now? Are you even on? What the fuck is going on with that? But yeah. Very good movie. Highly recommend. Very good movie. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing okay. But yeah, Tara, thank you so much for the 17 months. That's a very long time. That's like at least at least a year. It's at least a year. Hi Amber. Hi Katie, how are you? I'm doing good. I watched the Backrooms last night. It wasn't a good copy, but I still managed to I still squeezed it out before going to bed last night. Very good movie. I hope you're okay. I hope you're very okay. I highly recommend watching it, by the way. I just wanted to I wanted to watch it to get it out the way, to stop it from being spoiled, because one of the things I really, really hate is when movies get spoiled, and I will rewatch it. I will rewatch it in decent detail. Probably as soon as possible. But how's everyone doing? I'm doing good. Started playing the new James Bond game. I heard a mixed bag of the game. I haven't heard anything bad about it. Well, I haven't really heard anything good about it, but I've heard that there's like 10 or so cameos in the movie, and they're all like YouTubers, and I'm like, why is there like, why are you introducing them? What is the point in having like a couple of like TikTokers and YouTubers in this? I get they're trying to do it to be like, well, look, we're hip, we're with the kids. I'm like, half of them are people that either like kind of disappeared years ago, or no one knows. No one knows apart from a small circle. It's like saying my cousin is really famous, and it's because they've got like 1,000 followers on TikTok, type deal. It's like, no, they're not famous. They're just known within their friend circle. I'm not a kid. That's like the problem. It's like, it's 007. It should be more to do with like, I don't know. I haven't seen anything on it. It feels like the new 007 game is basically Hitman, with James Bond. That's it. But how's everyone doing? How's everyone's week been? How is the start of all of your weeks? I had a bad night's sleep like 2 days ago, and my arm's been hurting. And I've been trying to figure out where the fuck it is. And I laid down earlier, and I think I figured out why. I think my titty is just crushing my arm in my sleep. You will not be surprised if it is made by the Hitman devs. So what you're telling me is they reskinned Hitman to be James Bond. Okay. Did you no clip into the Backrooms? I just woke up here. I just woke up. I just woke up in here. I have no idea how I got in here. I just arrived. And I have no idea how I turned up in here. The fluorescent lights are really noisy as well. There. I don't know how I got in here. But I'm too scared to move. I think I'll get lost. Funny enough. Oh shit, there's stairs over there? Interesting. Hold up. Come here. You wanna see this? Chat. Do you think there's candy down there? Do you think there's candy down there?
Twinsy, who boinked you so hard you got sent to the back rooms?
I don't know, I woke up here. He had a nice dick though. I think that's literally everything. Should we go down? I think I can get down there quickly with some clever game bitch logic. Ready? There is nothing down here.
I didn't need a peanut to have a good time myself. Hot. Haha sweat.
God, it's worse when you're down here. Like, it's genuinely worse when you're down here. Because, like, look at that. That's crazy. I think I could do, actually. Oh, yeah, that's just a fucking maze. I can no clip to check everything. This is apparently just it. It's not a huge place. Like, I'm gonna show you a secret. In a video game, you can check everything by looking through the walls. It's one of the powers of VR. It's one of the powers of being in VR. You can genuinely just go, I'm just gonna check over there. Like, the reason why I knew that there was a staircase over there was because of that. And it looks like there might be more underneath it. I'm not going over and checking. Could there be something above me? Nope. See, here's the problem with being a person with game dev experience. You can fucking just figure that shit out. Come on, let me click. My lighting here is terrible, though. I think this is a better spot, and it's literally one block over. 20 emoji so hard, send it to the Backrooms. Splitting the timeline. Katie, have you seen the Backrooms movie? Yes, I watched it last night. I didn't go to the cinema. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I hate it when a new movie comes out that you want to watch, and then there's spoilers everywhere. It's like there's no fucking common courtesy amongst assholes. So, like, your options are whenever there's a movie out that you really, really want to watch. I'm sorry to say it. If you're someone who can't get to the cinema on opening weekend because of anxiety, work, or fucking other things, you're fucked. Everything gets spoiled day one. So I'm at a point now where I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be 100% honest. I am going to surf the seas with my Jolly Roger and find myself a copy of the movie, be it shit quality or good quality.
Hail Mary is a feel-good movie, I recommend.
I have watched Hail Mary. It is actually one of my favorite. It's actually one of my favorite movies so far this year. I think it's a great movie. Fun fact, Dakota, I have a movie theory. Would you like to hear my movie theory? Do you want to hear my movie theory? Iron Lung is what happens if Project Hail Mary failed. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Iron Lung is what happens if Project Hail Mary failed. But it's a really, really, really good movie. Dakota, did you realize that the reason why they called Adrian was because they called Rocky Rocky? Because in the Rocky Balboa movies, Rocky has a friend called Adrian. Is it either a friend or a lover?
Wrong, Twinsy. Alright, it's not true cause I haven't watched Iron Lung so I can't know.
Well, guess what?
On the floor laughing emoji.
Well, guess what came out this weekend on YouTube to buy and or rent, and also available on other services? Iron Lung came out. Very highly recommend. It's 2 hours of Markiplier, and there's points in it which kind of make you want to cry. But no, I'm really sick and tired of movie comes out and spoilers are out and available within like 2 hours of it coming out. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm just going to be like, you know what, fuck it. I want to watch this movie. I'm going to watch this movie even if it means me having to surf the seas with a Jolly Roger to try and fucking find it. Because
Onita,
I'm just tired of it.
I have a dick.
Skatiluv.
Charles, thank you so much for the 70 months. Thank you. But no, I watched the Backrooms last night. I don't want more spoilers. I just kept getting it spoiled and I went, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm actually just going to ride that from now on. It's why I never watch movies nowadays, because everything gets spoiled on social media, either the opening weekend or the day of release. No point in it. Hello, by the way, Katie. Hi, Tay. Yeah, that's exactly the logic which I'm rocking. It's like, shit gets spoiled so fucking quickly. People think the problem is it asshats, but the problem we have is assholes legitimately doing it for the social media clout. The fact that with the Backrooms, with the Backrooms on YouTube, I have scrolled past about 10 or so on my fucking recommended on YouTube, legitimately, the full movie of the Backrooms about 10 times. And the accounts literally are made that day. The videos end up getting like tens of thousands of views. There's one video up on it, and guess what? It's the fucking Backrooms movie. And then it's like, bro, what the fuck? People get nuked. It's like, I'm sorry, YouTube. Little thing that you could technically do. And this is such a teeny weeny, tiny whiny little fucking thing. When a movie actually comes out, anything to do with that movie should be vetted before it's allowed out into feeds. Simple as fuck, okay? If the videos are suspiciously fucking long, say, I don't know, over an hour, maybe they're not a fucking review and they're genuinely just uploading the movie. Just be like, no, you're talking about a movie. This is a movie. Everything about this says this is a movie. The length of this is a movie. Maybe you just uploaded a fucking movie. Maybe we don't put this out on the feed and we suspend your account instantly. There needs to be more protections, please. I'm tired. I want to go. It's like I want to be able to watch movies and not feel like it's been spoilt within the first 20 minutes. I've heard that Iron Lung is an art project. If you don't know about the game, it's confusing. Oh no, Dakota! Iron Lung is what I would declare to be a cosmic horror. It is. Iron Lung is genuinely a Lovecraftian style horror, and I think it's done beautifully. I think it's done great. I think it's done absolutely phenomenally. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, so it's like, I personally think they did it really, I think Mark did it amazingly. It's a very much a COVID-style movie, though. It's very much a COVID-style movie in the fact that it's 2 hours of Markiplier in a tube on his own. Genuinely. In my opinion, if the video is the exact movie length, not including ads, then it should be taken down. Helps prevent false flags that way. No, Tay. The problem you'll have there is you'll get people basically cut the end credits. That's the problem you get, Tay. The problem you have then is you get people will just cut the credits, so then people go, well, it's not the length of the movie, so it's clearly not the movie. So no. Anything over an hour, a review of a movie shouldn't be more than, say, 10-15 minutes or so. I think anything which is an hour or over about a movie should just be flagged as, this is the fucking movie, we're not putting this out there. It's a simple fucking fix. It's a simple fix that should prevent tons of problems. It's stupid. I hate how people who know nothing of the Backrooms wanted it to be more like the Backrooms game, multiple levels and more scares and chases, when it's actually adapting the Kane Pixels found footage series, and it's supposed to be a slow burn psychological horror. Oh, swag! I'm not gonna fucking lie. I thought the fact that they made the Backrooms a fucking the fact that they made the environment a character within itself was fucking amazing. The creatures in it were creepy and the creatures in it are creepy as fuck. The only complaint I have, and this is the only thing which I think that they could technically do with the second one, make the Backrooms feel infinitely bigger. It made the way that they did it was essentially we made a mini labyrinth, when in reality it needs to feel more this goes on forever. The hallway scene where the hallway scene where the character is looking down this hallway and there's this one door, the fact that you can see the end of the corridor is the problem. It should have been he looks down the hallway isn't anywhere near as fucking long, right? And it's like room. Like they need it to be repeating with some level of degradation within a line of sight. Like you look down the hall, there is a doorway like to the side there, type feel. So say that there's a doorway here, this area here is dark, and there's like an outline of like a cardboard cutout type character, right? I think that is cool, but then repeat it into infinity, and then what you do is the cardboard. Can I have my hip back, please? The Backrooms are eating my tracking today. Come on. You back? Come on, there we go. Yeah, and then what you do is the cardboard cutout is gradually like clipping into the floor. You know, something like that to make it feel, this feels off. Something feels off here. Maybe there's like maybe there's a stain on the floor that's repeating and you can see that it's repeating and it's copy pasty. Just to make it be like, oh, this is creepy. I don't know what's going on with my hip, by the way. It shouldn't be having problems. 1 second. Actually, it could be that these need moving away. That could be it. That could be genuinely it. But no. There's just like, it needs to feel more infinitely big rather than this just feels like a really, really big area. And the one complaint I have is this. A lot of the scale within the movie, especially with the verticality, are strictly, I can't stress this enough, they are strictly down. There's no infinity upwards. There's only infinity downwards. Like any sense of scale they do is below you. And I'm like, hey, why don't you do it so it goes in both directions rather than just that it will go down? Like, I get the whole, oh, but I could fall. Can I have my hip? I'm going to turn my hip off for a moment and then turn it back on. Come on. I've been meaning to make a Backrooms map, so it's trapped in a real world space, like a job center plus, in a Reddit, for example. Pretty solid idea, just Rainbow Burr about making it. Okay, one of the things when it comes to the Backrooms that if you're gonna do a map around the Backrooms, you need to look into procedural generation, or liminal spaces. Is it liminal spacing? Euclidean spacing. That's like one of the things which in the video games that they do get right. The Euclidean space type shit is like the genuine what the fuck is this? Like you have a pillar, and then if you walk around it, the space changes around it. Like if I go that way and then go that way, I'm suddenly in a hallway. And I can walk in a circle within that hallway, and I'll be trapped in the hallway. But then if I walk backwards around it, I'm back here instantly. You know, the Euclidean space. If you know what that is, it's basically where space sits on top of other space type thing. Like, if you can do that, it makes it really, really, really cool and interesting. The Backroom's trying to take your hip. I don't know what's going on, but my hip tracking is just being a cunt today. It's been fine for the past, 2 weeks. I'm guessing it could be some sunlight coming in, but I doubt it is, considering it's relatively fine. But yes. But no, I recommend watching the movie. I'm going to recommend that you guys, if you want to watch it, you have this as an option, but also there are, tons of websites online you can watch it. I mean, who wouldn't take Katie hips down? I know I got wonderful hips. Got wonderful hips. I need to get the new trackers. I genuinely need to get the new trackers. I think if I can have another week, like this, if this week goes well, I may be able to order some, but I know next week is going to be like crunch week, so I'm like, yeah, shit. Meeps, hi! Have you seen the original Kane Pixels Backrooms series? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. That is what I based everything off of. The Kane... Could it... I don't think it's anything... Oh, fuck off. The tracker in hand binding for VR chat was not set. Go fuck yourself. There's nothing there. Every week. Every time. Happy Pride Month, Katie. Happy Pride! Happy Pride! Happy Corporate Rainbow Holiday Month, where everything goes up in pricing, has a rainbow splash just completely slapped across it. Instead of doing a corpo thing, you should consider supporting your local trans polypan, your local trans poly bitch who actually does have pronouns, does have bills to pay, and also, yes. I put out a huge post on my socials and in the Discord. You can see it there. You should consider supporting me instead of going corpo. You don't get like a rainbow dildo or a pin for it, but you do get to know that you supported me in my endeavors of finding coffee. Hi Raven! Good morning! Hello! How is everyone doing? You okay? Also, can I say thank you to the follows? I really appreciate you guys. Sorry I didn't say anything a moment ago. Rainbow dildo. Hehe. I'm doing okay. Just a little tired today. Aw, did you only just wake up? Did you only just wake up? Huh? Hoping to start the Go chemical soonish. Let's go! Actually, no, Tay. Okay, what? Okay, here's the thing. I think the people who made the games around the Backrooms and they just have these monsters chasing you around, I think that's like the most boring approach you could do for the Backrooms. Like, am I wrong? I think that's boring. I think it's boring. I think it's cliche. I think it's what the fuck. Like, it sounds really stupid, but I like the whole... It's supposed to be a space that makes you feel really insignificant. It's meant to be that existential dread and horror type deal. And like, the scale is supposed to get you, and they just fuck you up, and that's supposed to make you go, oh shit. It is legal to be gay for 28 more days. Yep. And if you are straight, your opinion no longer matters. But if you are straight and you care, you are an ally, therefore you are okay. Your opinion does matter. Let's go. Being straight is illegal for the next 28 days. Also, can we just appreciate the White House doing a... putting together a MMA fight cage on the lawn, so Donald Trump can celebrate Pride by watching sweaty men get fighting each other. Can we just all appreciate that? He's celebrating Pride in his own way, with the party that is known and very notorious for crashing Grindr. Very proud of you, dude. No, we cannot waste the taxpayer money. Spaniel, everything you realize that 1/3 of the deficit has been from him over the past 18 months, right? I'm not even joking. Him doing an MMA fight ring on the lawn of the White House is like a drop in the bucket for all the other fucking scams he's doing right now. Like, it's the most tiny ass thing. It's literally a he doesn't. Yeah, it's so stupid. I don't want to get into it. Since Dementia Baby is straight and clearly isn't an ally, his opinion doesn't matter. Well, I wouldn't say he's straight. I think he is so closet gay, he's scared to admit he's gay. Like, I think he closet. I think he's in the closet like every fucking Republican. And that's what matters most. That's what matters most, okay? That is what matters most. But if he comes out and actually admits he's fucking gay, I don't think we're all gonna accept him because he's been a piece of shit up until now. Now, J.K. Rowling being transphobic makes sense because everyone actually knows that they are a trans man who doesn't like the fact that the trans community is actually living their best life, and she's being a miserable piece of shit by not liking the fact that we're living our best life, and she feels locked into the whole, nah, I'm a bitch, fuck you guys. I'm a bitch, I'm a bad bitch, you're just an actual bitch. Sorry. Like, Caitlyn Jenner, no one really accepts them. No one accepts Caitlyn Jenner because she supports and votes against her own rights, and then bitches, moans, and cries when her passport gets sent back with the wrong gender, thinking that she can be the exception to the rule that she voted for, when the reality is like going, no. At the end of the day, you're just going to be the poster bitch for the, you're just a poster bitch for the camps. That's it. You're just a poster child for the camps that they're planning. So fuck you, and you deserve it, and she deserves it. This is why I'm filling my stuffs to see about Canadian citizenship. Spaniel, I'm gonna say this now. Get out. Just get out of the country as quick as possible. I know you're thinking about it, but given all the shit that's going on, you could probably do political asylum at this point. I'm not gonna lie, by the way. If the fucking dumb cunts in charge keep listening to the cunt bags in the UK, I might claim political asylum and run to Canada as well, because I'm tired of it. I'm exhausted by it. It's funny how all of the clowns that voted for him love to talk about how straight they are, yet all they do is complain about how women exist with the ability to watch sweaty men take their clothes off. Oh god, yeah. Do you know what's even funnier? The fact that now they're bragging on social media that yes, men are inherently more attractive than females, because men don't need to wear makeup to look attractive. I'm like, you preach it, girlie. Congratulations on coming out of the closet. You know, the whole, one of you is a piece of shit on the internet right now, and the other one of you basically was known for sex trafficking. But you go preachy girlies. Like, the whole, you gotta go to the gym so you can look good, so you can pull women. That crowd, they're not doing it for the girls, guys. They're doing it for the guys. They don't give a crap. Most girls, I'm one of these. Do you want to know what most girls want? We just want someone who takes care of themselves. That's it. We just want someone who takes care of themselves. That's genuinely all we want. Like, literally. We just want someone who takes care of themselves. And, like, that's it. Have a shower. Brush your teeth. Go out and buy yourself some new clothes every so often. Is that enough? That's more than enough. I think that's plenty enough. Maybe the problem is the fact that could be the tracking on the back. 2 seconds. I'm gonna swing my tracker around. Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. Could this be the problem? It could be the tracker behind me as being a problematic piece of shit. I don't want the shorts today. Fucking stop it. But no, I find it really I find that funny as well, huh? I think I fixed it. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Let's move away from the whole. I don't want to get into the whole politically charged conversations again. How was everyone's weekend? Did you guys have a fun weekend? I was gonna buy ice cream this morning, but it was so expensive. It was so expensive. I wanted to get ice cream, but then I looked at the price tag and I just went, "Don't do it, bitch. You could buy so much like, you can buy like so much like energy drinks with that. Get them energy drinks instead, okay?" Well, I'm getting more loot stuff. Let's go. Let's go. I am actually thinking, so I've been needing a chest of I've been needing a chest of drawers for fucking a while now, and I only just recently went, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get one. I found one. I'm gonna wait for them to come in stock and I go grab one. They're not super expensive, like 115 is what I'm looking at. It'll probably do all of my clothes, and I'm Gucci gang. With doing it, I can probably move most of my clothes into it and keep a couple of my shelves to just be like, this is where some of the bulk stuff goes. But I'm also looking at two other things. One, a new mattress. I kind of realized the other day that I keep hurting myself. I feel physically uncomfortable some mornings from my bed because I have a sofa bed. And I said to myself, well, why don't I look at getting myself a bed, given that this thing hasn't been put into sofa mode in probably about 3 or 4 months. I think it's actually been since last year since I last put it into sofa mode. It's been a hell of a long time, okay? And I was just thinking, well, why don't I get myself a new bed? I can keep the current size, and so on and so forth. And I was looking at mattresses, and I said to my dad, I'm looking at replacing it. I want to get myself a new mattress, and I want to get myself a new bed frame. And my dad was like, well, why don't you get yourself a new mattress? Because you might not need a new frame. You can just put the mattress on top of the frame, on top of what you got. I went, no, I want to get myself a new frame as well. And they were like, no. Start with a mattress and then do the thing. I said, the problem is that sofa bed isn't flat. It does that. It does like an open book thing where it pulls into the middle. And that's what's causing me problems. So it's like, yeah, but the mattress might balance things out and smooth it out. So you might be fine. Like, I know it's not going to help, but I'm hoping it will help. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to... So I'm looking at getting myself a new mattress and stuff. I'm also looking at getting a walking pad, by the way. I'm going to look at getting myself a walking pad, but I need to find one that's, like, decently priced. I don't want to get a shitty one that's going to fall apart after, like, a year. I want one that's heavy duty. So I'm thinking, in order, I want to get the drawers, so I can get that shit sorted, and then I want to get a mattress so I can sleep more effectively, and then I can get myself a actual treadmill. And do you know what we can do on the treadmill? We could do walking streams once we get the new Viven headset. Pressing mattress. Well,
Onita, I have a dick.
Imagine Backrooms.
I thought I was on a beach. I thought I was on a beach. What the fuck do you mean? I thought this was a beach. Imagine Backrooms, walk on me. Huh? Well, no, the idea I want to do is I want to get a treadmill so I can do walking on stream. Nah, it's just an imagination. Well, fuck me, I guess. How you doing, Feifei? You doing okay? You good? You okay day? I hope you are okay. How are you, my lovely gay? Wow. Wow. But yeah, I want to do the whole walking streams and stuff as well, because if I get the treadmill, my plan is to use it. I want to basically wake up, do my normal morning walk, make myself food, but then I want to try and do like 10,000 steps before stream, and then after stream I'm going to try and do another 10,000 steps. Like, that's going to be my goal, is to do 10,000 twice a day. I need to figure out how long it'll take. I think it's like a good 2 hours or so of walking. I think. Hi, Zandro. Hello. Good morning. I know, okay, about What about you, Cootie? I'm doing good. I'd say 3 hours. Sorry, Caps. Okay, so I can probably do an hour and a half in the morning, an hour and a half at night. So I can probably at least do at least 10,000. 3 hours of walking will be a bit heavy. I think I'd have to. I need to get myself a fitness watch. I think I might put an Apple Watch on my phone and see what see if shit happens. It takes about an hour, an hour and 30 minutes for me to do about 10,000. Yeah, if it's okay, so I guess I could I guess I could look at doing like 90 minutes in the morning, 90 minutes in the afternoon. Like the idea would be is to be like, hey, I want to do as many steps as possible, and I'm like, cool, because I just sit around a lot, and I just like I need to get a treadmill. I need to get a treadmill. I can't justify. I keep mentally going, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go for a nice long walk. And then I look at the time and then I think about what shops are open and what ones are closed downtown, which I want to or need to go to. And I say, well, they don't open till this time. So if I leave now, they're all going to be closed. And then by the time I'm on my way home, they'll be just opening up or have just opened up as I get home. I'm like, well, fuck. Well, no, I can't really try in the morning. I'm going to do it on Thursday. I'm going to do it on, I think on Thursday I'll go for the walk. I just need to do a test walk. Like, wake up, get dressed, go walk. I want to walk more. The waking up and working out thing worked well, but the problem that I had with it was I would force myself to actually have to go for a bath in the morning, and then I feel like crap for the rest of the, well, I don't feel like crap. I didn't really feel like crap. It was the fact that I'm someone who struggles with moderation, be it through food or exercise. I either do too much or I don't do enough of it. So I'm just trying to figure out a way of working out which isn't going to be too much, and also something which I can feel like I can do consistently. I think I need to stop worrying so much about my food and just walk. Virtual walk. Virtual shops. Well, do you know what's really cool? One of the treadmills I'm thinking about getting has a game, has like a link up thing that you can get in a game so you can walk. And it's the way they do it is it's like a thing. I feel like I might just do like a walk sim for VR where you can just get a treadmill thing, or see if I can find one which lets me hook it up to my computer. See if I can find one. Yes. We'll figure it out. I mean, I have software linked for that sort of thing. Included compatibility treadmills if you want. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? The fuck? I really need to get this new VR this new VR. Oh lord, you're in the back rooms. I thought I was on a beach. This isn't a beach. This isn't even a bathtub. Where's the water gone? Well, that sucks. Hi Laura. Hi Angsty. Hello. Yeah, Tay, can you send me that? Can you send me that? I want to get a treadmill which has high weight capacity. That's like the thing I'm worried about, because I keep trying to lose. I'm gonna talk to my doctor again, and I'm just gonna be insistent that I want to get on like Manjaro or something, because I'm sick and fucking tired. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. Hi, I'm in bed. Hi, bed. They include weight limits too, all sent your way. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Hi, Crimson. Good morning. I would eat that entire. I mean, hi. Hi. Good morning. Yes. Yes. But no, I watched the Backrooms movie last night and I thought it would be a fun thing to just be in the Backrooms and stuff today. We're not going to do this all fucking week. I'm just going to be in here for today. If you want to talk about the movie, talk about the movie. I've legit had that on hand for months. God, I still need to go see it. Anxie, I'm going to tell you this now. I'm sick and tired of movies getting spoiled for me, so I'm just gonna ride the waves with my Jolly Roger whenever a movie comes out that I want to watch. I'm probably gonna do it with the Elden Ring movie. I'm gonna definitely be doing it with the fucking new Demon Slayer movie. I'm just gonna do it with movies I've got interest in because I'm exhausted of clout chasers doing it for some level of attention on the internet. Half the time they don't even make money, they're just doing it for the attention. They're like, you are an absolute cunt. You're fucking stupid. Stop it. I blame Twitter for it. There's just the clout chasing. It's just clout chasing. On YouTube, we talked about this earlier, but on YouTube, they need to be like, if a video comes out about a movie that's over an hour long, it's probably the fucking movie. Actually, I'm going to say this. Anything that's over like 30 minutes should get potentially flagged as being a portion of the movie. And can we please let people report shit for like copyright infringement, not the fucking people who are releasing the movies? If I was Kane, right? If I was Kane, the person who directed the movies and created the original, I would be honest. I would be fucking honest. This is what I would fucking do. I'd release the version. I release the movie on the. I do what they I would do what the people behind the guy, was it the he's a YouTuber, Fred Wong? I think it's Fred Wong. I might be wrong. Yeah, he released a movie, but what he did is he released the full fat version on the internet, and just at the beginning he turns around and says, "Hi, here's the movie, by the way. 4K version. We're giving you the full version because we want you to get the best possible experience, but if you really, really do like it, please consider supporting us for official channels. Anyway, here's the movie. Enjoy." Freddie Wong from Rocket Jump. Yes! Freddie Wong from Rocket Jump did a movie, and the way that he avoided piracy was he released his own version, which was 4K, full fat, everything in it, really, really good. The difference between it was, he had an opening that basically turned around and said, "This is a pirate version, blah, blah, blah. Here's the movie. Please get the original." And I'm like, more companies need to do that. Hi, Gwen. But I'm tired of it. If I was Kane, I'd do that. Hi, everyone. Hi, Shov. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Why are you jump scaring me? I forgot I was there. Hi, Katie. Hi, Raven. I need to update my throne. I need to add a few things to it. Jump scared in the back rooms? That never happens. Oh, one thing I want to say when it comes to the whole... Wait, what was I going to say? One thing I don't like about the games when it comes to the back rooms is the fact that they all lean on the whole jump scare thing. I'm like, the whole thing should fall into the concept of existentialism. That's the thing. And it's like, dude. So might have a friend who's interested in your content because she saw me using your emotes. Ah, I need to get more emotes done. I'm not gonna lie. I desperately need to get some more done. And I talked a bit. You did? Yeah, I need to get more emotes done. It's on my list, but I've got other things I need to do. I'm just a whore on the internet trying to make a living. I'm just trying to survive. I'm not even trying to be like famous. I just want to live. Why is that there? How did that get under there? But how's everyone? How was everyone's weekends and the start of their week? Because I'm not gonna fucking lie, I was gonna do so much yesterday and I just never did. I just ended up I was in the editing dungeon all day yesterday. But I know Discord rules state I can't invite people, but I did. give her your Twitch channel. Raven, you can invite people. There's nothing in there shouldn't be anything in the rules that prevent you from inviting people. Like, there genuinely should be anything within the rules that say you can't invite people. It's just, you can't drop invites into our Discord. You can't do server invites in our Discord. That's literally it. Because it's to prevent people from linking to scam Discord, servers. You know, the whole, there's like scam ones where it's like 18 plus babes in your area, and even worse ones where it's like 16 plus, or fucking the even worse ones where I'm like, if you're in that server, you need to be on a watch list of the 13s and over dating servers. I'm like, yeah, scam shit like that. It's to prevent those being linked into the server. You are allowed to invite people into the server. You just can't drop links into the server. It's just a security. It's just a security reason. Yeah. God, I've been playing Final Fantasy again and chilled with strippers in VR. Lol. Figured some flight sim stuff out yesterday and then worked the part-time work. I've been talking to some friends, and I want to get one of those steering wheels with wheel things, because I don't know how to drive, and I think it'll be really funny to learn how to drive using a video game. And the bit which I really, really want to do, which will be really funny in my opinion, is I learn to drive in VR. No, I learned to drive, and you guys can just watch me, and that'll be the whole thing. And that'll be the whole thing. I think that'll just be really funny. That's what that meant. Yeah, Monday was not happening for me, so I binned it. You just did nothing. No energy. My weekend was shit. I found my car needs a complete new engine. That's not good. The block is cracked. Ooh. Just like in the simulations. Yeah, I think it'll be funny to learn to drive doing the whole simulation thing. I think it'll be the funniest bit. I envision Sheldon Cooper learning to drive situation. Well, the idea would be is I do it on stream. Oh, I also got a girlfriend last week. Lol. Let's go. I am a special bitch. I'm still technically with Cal, but our relationship is occasional conversations and giving each other as much support as possible, but like we talk maybe 2 or 3 times a week at most, I think. We keep trying, but it's like I keep saying to people, if you want to hang out with me and talk with me, ask. Otherwise, I'm just going to do shit. People think I'm busy, but really, I'm busy because I need to do something to feel like I'm not doing nothing. And people are just like, well, no, blah, blah. I'm like, no. Is there anything in here? No. I'm doing it on hard mode since my girlfriend is British. Oh my god, the language barrier. Oh my fucking god, the language barrier. Jesus. No, I don't think I'm worthy of being in a relationship, so mentally speaking, I keep pushing myself away from them. I don't know why. I just don't think I'm worth it. Yeah, I still have no idea what a Tesco is. Tesco is like, I want to say like a 7-Eleven. I think that's the best way to think about it. I think it's 7-Eleven. It's a shop. I was kidding, don't worry. See, I can't tell half the time, Angsty, because your humor is different to our humor. Plus, I'm risen the tism, so my brain can't really spot the jokes, especially in text form, quite easily. Also, Feifei, thank you so much for the 5 months. Sorry if I didn't say anything. You say that like every British person I know doesn't use sarcasm in every other sentence. Yes, but British sarcasm and American sarcasm is very different. British sarcasm is very much degradational. And it's like basically we take what you say and then we lean into this thing of like what you say back and you're like shit like that. American sarcasm is just like no. What? It's like completely different variants. Do I need to start using tone indicators? Serious? Potentially. I don't know. Because I work in customer service, I have to use a poker face. People misconstrue this for flirting or interest. Yes. We take the piss out of everything ever ourselves. Yes. Someone said something really interesting the other day, by the way. There was this... I can't describe them any other way other than... There was this dumb bitch on TikTok who was flabbergasted that the fact that we're not very religious in the UK, but in America, you guys are really religious. And then it got described as this, and I can't stop thinking about it. America is still a young country, and the UK is really, really old. We've moved past having our rule be through religion, right? And America is in the midst of it. The comparison would be America is currently going through their Tudor period, and we're long past our Tudor period. Once you get past Elizabethan period and you enter in the modern Victorian era, then the religion stops playing so much merit in like everything in America. America's basically even doing crusades now. Yep. America doesn't even like religion. They just like saying they're religious. Mega churches basically spit on anything Jesus would have stood for. Oh god, yeah. Angsty, have you seen some of the new clips out of some churches? They're using fucking AI. They're using AI Jesus to guilt trip the fucking people in there to give them money. And then what makes it even worse is it gives you AI Jesus, and then afterwards you get AI Charlie Kirk. Like, motherfucker, one literally is supposed to be like giving bread, feeding the homeless, and curing the sick, and the other went around being a spiteful cunt to people who not only look differently, but loved differently. They're like I can't even say they're two opposite sides of the same coin. One of them is like a fucking like $100 bill, and the other's like a fucking like a quarter in comparison. You're comparing different currencies right there, and you're going, well, no, they're the same. No, they're not. $1 billion idea. I start a phone app that's a church, and it's just ChatGPT that says it's Jesus. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's such a good idea. Don't do it. No. No. Sounds a bit social. McKay, I would make money. Well, yeah, then you're just... I don't fucking know. And I totally didn't say it was a good idea. Totally don't agree with you that you should do it. Yes. I work in a kitchen, already got hot enough, always happy when I step in the freezer or the walk-in lull. Oh, I heard that there was a pub in the UK that had to shut down during the heat wave last week because in the kitchen it was 55 Celsius. They couldn't continue. And before you say, well, why didn't they just get an AC? They had 4 AC units blasting at the same time and it didn't do shit. It didn't do shit. It was actually that bad in the kitchen. I was working in a kitchen, but we got AC. No, that's the thing. They had ACs in there, and they weren't doing anything. It was too hot. I heard about them doing it, and I was like, that's so bad. That's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, I came past a really funny TikTok this morning. It was more like a news report, and it was about the tangerine in charge, who boasts about leaving school the top of his class, right? A report came out about him being top of his class. They took his original quote saying, I left school at the top of my class. And then the actual, and then he mentioned the school. Someone went into reports and found out he left school 364th out of 366. He was the third worst student in the whole fucking year. Man is just lying. That man lies as easily as he breathes. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, we got AC, however, they blow the air from outside as well. Friggin' hilarious during the winter whenever you feel the air blowing in from outside. What the idiot I didn't vote for is an idiot. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Well, he's bankrupt. He's been bankrupt 8 times. I'm sorry. How the fuck can he shouldn't be legally allowed to own a business. The worst thing he did was to his father, by the way. I'm not even joking. The worst thing he did ever was to his dad before he died. He's been morally bankrupt his whole life. Well, Angsty, did you hear what he did to his dad before his dad died? His dad turned around and said, I'm tired of giving him handouts, so I'm writing him out of my will. His dad died of dementia. He did this before he did this whilst he was cognitively aware of it. Before his dementia started to get to him, right? He wrote him out of his will. He left everything to his brother and sister, nothing to him. He literally said, I'm tired of giving him all the handouts. I've given him enough chances. It's time for him to stand on his own 2 feet. During his last days, before he passed, the tangerine in charge literally went up to him, tricked him into signing a new will, which just left everything to him. The fact that his father didn't want to give him anything, and then he proceeded to trick his dying dad 2 days before he finally passed into basically signing a fake will, when his cognitively speaking, he wasn't capable of agreeing to it. That's bad. That's bad. And people go, that's not true. He never did it. I'm like, there's like multiple people who were in the room saying, no, he fucking did it. Who are we talking about? The tangerine in charge. I'm not saying his fucking name. I'm not saying his name. Oh, yeah, my aunt that my family removed from my family did that to my grandmother on my mum's side. What the I don't get it. It sounds really stupid, but like, I think in the situation where someone has dementia, it needs additional layers to lock it in. It needs additional security layers to like make sure that shit doesn't happen. Like, it's so bad. Took the house and over 1.5 million worth of shit. She lost it all on drugs. There's always drugs. There's always some form of fucking drugs, and it's so bad. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. It's always some level of fucking. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, it was 1.5 million in 90s money. Oh, fuck off. 1.5 million in 90s money is like 10 million today. Probably more, actually. Yep, fucking Christ. It's like all those bad stuff is now destroying him. We need to like trigger we need to get the dementia to trigger more often, so he's more inclined to actually stop. Like, it sounds so stupid. Please tell me that's the draw I'm looking at. Oh. It's just telling me my Warhammer turned up. I know, I already got it. 1 second, I forgot to close it. Shut those. Cool. Oh, there's a reason I never met her. My entire family hates her. How my dad, who never met her, said he'd punch her. My aunt, who is actually a clinically diagnosed psychopath. My granddad died, right? I had two granddads. I had my mum's biological dad, and then the granddad that, but he literally yeeted himself over the seas. He lived in the Philippines and like Vietnam for most of his life. Probably into ladyboys, thinking about it. Anyway, moving on. The granddad that I had that was very much always around was a drunk. He was a fucking raging drunk. He got drunk every day. I think my entire life I saw him sober twice. Like, that's how bad he was. My aunt, who's a clinically diagnosed psychopath, she got written out of his will at one point. She got written out of his will at one point because she was very much... She's very much just gold digger. She's very gold diggery. She's gotten better because of the whole... She's actually doing therapy and stuff. And because she started to do therapy, she got written back into his will. Yeah. So, my granddad had a car. It was a very good car. Let's just say... when you think of old but good and very incredible car, you're probably thinking of this car. And it was a first or a second generation variant of the same car. I think it's the second. I think they had the second variant, because they had the release version, and then they had some small improvements which became the second version, but they were still under the same name. Very old car, very desirable, very much money these days. The car was a Jaguar E-Type, red, very, very well kept. It had I think it had less than 20,000 miles on the clock. It was super highly well maintained. Black interior. The fucking engine manifold on it was chromed. It was really, really, really well kept. I think it was chrome. It was either chromed or if it was... I can't remember, but I know it was all like really shiny. It was really, really nice. And it was super well maintained. The thing was gorgeously well maintained. Like every month or two, my uncle would go out, check the levels, check over the whole thing, do small little fixes on it that needed to be fixed, and he did it all properly. The whole thing was so well maintained. Like, this thing was perfect in every way, shape, or form. Bodywork on it was superb. It was literally it literally had one of those things over it. Red Jaguar E-Type. It was an original, but it was the second. It was like I think it was like one of the first 700 or so that they ever did, because they did the original. I think the original 10. I think they did like the original 10 or so. It's either the original 10 or the original 25, and then they noticed a flaw in one of the manufacturing things, so they did some fixes, which then proceeded into all the following ones. And it was one of the first 700 that they ever produced. And the car would be worth something in the realm right now of probably about 5 or 6 million because of how desired it was. And it was racing red. My aunt, after my granddad died, because she inherited half the car. She inherited half the car and half of the house. It's an old cottage. The house, though, is worth probably a couple of million, actually. I think it's worth about 2.5 million. So she got half of the house. My uncle got the other house because they're the birth parents and stuff. Because it was the birth parents. So they had a car, which is worth tons, and a house, which is worth a lot of money. Now, my uncle wanted to hold on to the car because he wanted to keep the car for as long as possible because he knew that the price of it was going up. He told my aunt, don't sell the car because the price of it is going up. My aunt just wanted the house. She wanted to get rid of the car. She wanted to get rid of the car because she wanted to get the garage so she could park a car in it. She wanted to get rid of the car so she could park her tiny ass, I think at the time, it was like, I can't remember the car. It was like a little, it was like a really small, it's like a hatchback. She had like a little hatchback. I think it was like a Mini Cooper. I think it was like a crappy, I think it was like it was literally a Mini Cooper. Not even one of the cool ones, like the original ones. It was just a Mini Cooper, right? So she wanted to get rid of the fucking car so she could park her car in the garage. It was a double garage, by the way. It was a double garage. The only car in there was the Jag. My aunt, behind my uncle's back, decided to sell the Jag. She sold it for about 25,000 because she thought it's an old car. It's not worth that much. My uncle found out and he flipped his shit. Do you know what's even funnier? Turns out she sold it to my other uncle who fucking figured out what she was doing. So do you want to know what they did? My two uncles owned the car and they cleaned it up. They cleaned the car up and then sold it properly. The fact that my aunt sold the car for 25,000 to my other uncle, right? And she felt really proud of herself. She thought, yeah, I got rid of the car, yeah, and stuff. Sold it to my other uncle. My uncle found out. They both then turned around and said, right, she's no longer part of this. We can do this properly. They cleaned the car up. They literally got it properly detailed. They fixed all of the problems, and then they proceeded to sell it for 2 million. And then it's really funny. My uncle took the uncle who bought the car for 25,000, literally, then proceeded to buy a house and a car with the money. And then my other uncle, who was the one who was officially on the will, then proceeded to also buy a house and a new car. Because he was driving around in an old version, I think it was an old V2, or no, I think a V4, fucking V4 Land Rover. And he just bought himself a new car. He just bought himself a new car and got himself a house. Because he sold a car. Both of them got a house and a car because they sold a car. And my aunt was really, really, really happy and proud of herself because she got like 25,000 thinking, yeah. And you know what's really funny? She sold the car, but because he had the rule of 50-50 split with my uncle, she gave him 12,000. She gave him 12,500 thinking, yeah, I sold the car. And it's so funny because he used the money to fix the car. Yeah. It's so stupid. God, it's so weird seeing my dad's side argue over my grandparents. Well, when they literally have a reverse mortgage, they won't have anything really to leave. God, that's so shit. And Mac, hi Raven, old cars can be worth a ton. It's an E-Type. It was an E-Type. It was a Jaguar fucking E-Type. I don't know cars. All I know is the Jaguar E-Type is literally one of the most expensive cars on the fucking planet. Like, you get people selling Jaguar E-Types for fucking Bugatti Veyrons and Chirons. They literally will trade them for fucking Ferraris. That's how much they're fucking worth. Even a shit one you can get a fucking Ferrari for these days. Yeah, an E-Type Jag is nuts. She sold it thinking it's not worth much, it's an old car. I'm like, motherfucker, it's one of the most best well-tamed fucking cars you can fucking get. E-Types are nice. A few mil is expected for a mint E-Type. It wasn't mint, but it was really, it was up there. Just Googled, is that a nice looking car? Yes. Yes. Do you know what's really funny? I sat in that thing. Fucking loud. That's all I remember, it being loud. Like, it was fucking loud. Like, oh my crap. Hello, Chaos Incarnation here to spread more chaos. Hello, Chloe. Hello, welcome into the stream. Hello, hello. By the way, if you wish to get rid of the ads, you have 60 seconds to subscribe. Chat, did you know that you could subscribe and get rid of the ads? Oh my god, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. I'm being stupid, by the way. Hello, bro. I hope you're okay. Hello! Hi, Soulcat! Hello! There's a company that specializes in upgrading E-Types to modern standards. Yeah. Yep, E-Type have no sound deadening on them. That wasn't an idea at the time. Hello, Laura. Hello, hello. Please stay away from my throne. I know what you're like. I fear you being in chat sometimes because I fear, like, I notice something with you guys, and you're kind of like a collective little hive mind with this. When one of you decide to jump on the whole, I'm going to buy this bitch something from Throne, other ones of y'all turn around and out of nowhere just be like, aha, I wish to go to Throne. Like, you go through phases where it's just crazy for like a week or two. And I'm like, please stop. Don't do this. I love the things you guys get me, but please don't. Hi, Shav. Every time. Every time. Ah, yes. Every time. But it's just been paid. But it's just been payday. True. Which is even more scary because it basically says your brain all this. I'm gonna put an Apple Watch up on my thing. I'm not gonna go for like the fucking Apple Watch Pro. I wanna watch for fitness stuff. Cause I need it for fitness things. My dad got one. I know what my dad's like. I could probably ask if I want one for my birthday. I'm gonna be like, ugh. Oh yeah, ads just started. See you guys in a minute. See you guys in a minute. Just really close to the camera. Bum, 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 bum. Hello? I had a huge moth in my room last night and it scared the crap out of me. It is pissing down rainy. Yes, it was raining all day yesterday. Yeah, it's pissing down all day yesterday, and apparently it's supposed to be doing all day today as well. And tomorrow. Moving along the coast. Probably. Moths at night in bed are the worst. like my phone screen. Okay, so teeny weeny little moths, I'm okay with. I just bat them out of the room half the time. The big fuckers are the ones which I got a problem with. The really, really big ones, which look like if you fucking touch them, they're probably gonna end up fucking calling for reinforcements. And like, they look organized. They look like they're like flying fucking fortresses. You know the big bitches? Yeah, big moths go bar. I fucking hate them. I fucking hate big moths. I hate bugs in general. I know I'm cat brain, I just don't like them. Calling the Mothman. And put a little dirt under the pillow for the dirt man. In case things come down. Actually, I should really try and clear out the crap I'm under my bed. I should just get everything out from under my bed and organize everything a bit better. But no, I just hate Big Moth. But last night, I was in my room, I was relaxing, and then out of fucking nowhere, fucking moth comes in, and it's like, and I'm like, batted it away, fucking flew across the room. Came back.
You dumb fuck.
Oh my god. No, you got the mystery box! You got the fucking mystery box! You got the mystery box! Why? Why would you get the mystery box? What the fuck? Oh my god! Where is mystery box from? Novasaur? It's from Novasaur. Send your booty hole into shock. Is that the extra large one as well? It's the large one. No. See, I like having the mystery box on the throne because I think it's just really interesting to see what we get. But it's like, dude. So, guess you're gonna have fun? I hope so. I'm hoping it gets one of the ones which I really, really, really want from them. Mystery boxes are awkward. Sometimes you're like, yeah, I really, really want... I looked at all of them, by the way, and I said to myself, I like the look of this one most. And I like the look of this size range. I'm just gonna go in with that. I'm hoping I get the one which I really, really want. And by the way, I will definitely do an unboxing video, don't worry. I do plan on doing unboxings. Get you looking flat. Why do I look flat? Hi, Gabriel. Let me know if you need help with that. You didn't have to do it. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Why did you go for that and not like the fucking thigh sling thing? I appreciate it. Don't worry, I'm joking. I really do. Thank you so much for spending copious amounts of money on me that you really shouldn't have. Kitty has no calves. I have calves! What the fuck do you mean? I have calves. Do you not see my calves? Are you blind? A girl like you needs something real. Not gonna get you a house in the hill. Katie Booty is going to be in a sling or whoa. I want to get a thigh sling so when I do streams I can relax in fun positions without getting a fucking cramp. That's the word, cramp. It's lyrics from Dick in a Box. Oh, yeah, technically speaking, that's what they did actually end up buying me. They technically did just buy me a big dick in the box. It says diameter shaft is 7 to 9.5 centimeters. I give, but I'm Brokey. Fefe, always focus on you, okay? Never worry about me. I go through waves. Nice back room. I know, it's like really, really cool. It's like really, really cool. This place is bigger than my house. This place is bigger than my house. Can you believe it? Like, it's really big. No jagged E-type on throne list. I'm not putting that. I'm not doing that. What the fuck? Hi, Fanatic. I made the not so official VRC dick in a box. Let's go. I actually have. I'm at. Was it? I gotta finish up something. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I ended up being in the editing dungeon all day yesterday. Wait. I already read that. Tonight I'm gonna try and finish up commission. I'm gonna finish my stream. After my stream, I'm basically gonna. After my stream, I'm gonna edit this. It doesn't take long. It's like 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna run a bath. I'm gonna have a bath. I'm gonna get it done early. And then I'm going to go for a bath, and then I'm thinking of scheduling out a ton of shit. I know I need to schedule out everything else that I need to get done this week. I've got enough to get me through till... I have enough to get me through to Thursday right now, but I can probably get stuff to get me through till next week, which is actually where I want to be. But I've got so much shit to get done tonight. I think I need to go back into the editing dungeon on Thursday. Next week, I think my dad is either going away on the Tuesday or the Wednesday, but he's very likely going to be leaving early. So I'm going to be doubling down on my streams once he goes away. I'm doubling down on all the streams on the other platform for like the whole time he's away. On this platform, I'm planning on trying to push for longer streams. I may jump it over to doing desktop streams, but I'm not 100% sure. I may just do it because I love doing VR, but it depends on how the weather is. But I need to get the commission done this week so I can start focusing on my own shit. I'm going to probably talk about that in a Patreon post because I missed 2 Patreon posts back to back and I don't like that. I just need to get back into it. But one of the reasons, by the way, why I don't do commission for like avatar shit is because I get so distracted by it. Hello. Hello. Ooh. I'm wondering how long that takes. Usually it takes like a week for Nothasol to send stuff over. I might be wrong though. I was looking at WereDog. I don't know why, but WereDog does look good. They've got a couple of them which look really good. I just really hope I get sent a Hunter Jack. Hunter Jack looks so good. But they got a couple of naughty ones, and I'm like, yes, I want a naughty one. A big naughty one would be... Anyway, hi, how are you? How is everyone doing? Sorry if I got distracted again. I was thinking about dildos. It happens. Why are there so many custom furry loot stores? Are you talking about for VR or in real life? Well, Soulcat, one of the reasons why there are loads of custom lewd stores when it comes to, one of the reasons why there's so many custom, toys when it comes to furry toys is because there is different tastes for different people. Some people like stuff which is, like, for example, Naughty Fox tends to be more clean and smooth toys. So they're really, really comfortable to use, and they're really, really good in general, but they lack texture because they're smooth. They're designed to be used often and regularly, so they're just they're just smooth, but the lack of texture makes them less enjoyable. Now, Nothasol tends to do a bit of, they lean a bit more into textures, but they're not super overly textured, and they just go crazy with different types of designs. If you've got Bad Dragon, you genuinely just went for default, here's the most popular choice. But the problem is that Bad Dragon has a bit of a bad reputation these days. One, because they went through, I can't remember if they went for a phase or they had a leader which was very anti-trans at one point. Their quality has hugely declined over the years, and it's really almost impossible to get them outside of America. sad to say. Like, even in Canada, it's almost impossible to get them. Then you have Weredog. Weredog basically we go big or we go big and or we go home. They lean into what's missing in the scene and they go for what people desire more often. They're more smooth, but they're very much bigger. And Weredog do this really cool thing, which other toy brands don't really do. When you get bigger bad dragons, they just scale up the whole thing. But Weredog do it differently. When you go for bigger toys, they get longer. They get longer more than they get thick. Some of them get thicker more than they get longer. Some of them do the opposite. So they actually do different things. What else is there? Swiss OK. Okay, Swiss OK is probably one of the more interesting ones. When I say texture, as in like surface texture, Swiss OK is probably the most over-the-top textured toys you can get. They're very much the most textured toys that you can get. They're really, really good. They're really, really good high quality, and they've got a really interesting range, and they're very textural. Hi, Bowie. Hi, Gizzy. Hi. But yeah, there are loads of them because there's loads of people who want loads of different things. True expert. I just know the differences between them. And then you also have you've also got a couple of them. Creature Cocks, for example. Creature Cocks are I'm going to be 100% honest. Creature Cocks is more of the budget range when it comes to them. They're good, but they don't do like 20 different sizes. They're like, this is what you get. And they're very defaulty. Yes. Hoi, mostly lurking, homie, but much love. Hi, I hope you're okay. But yeah, I'd say I'm a bit of an expert. I've also talked to a couple of them because I'm actually reaching out to some of them for potential sponsorships. But we're not going to talk about that here because if I talk about that here, I might not be able to get sponsorships. Yeah. What am I doing? Oh my god, that was so... Oh my god, I just saw how expensive that one was. Holy fuckaroni, you could have just given me the money. That's crazy. Oh my god, it's fine. Oh my god, that's so expensive though. Katie is a toy tester. I would love to be a toy tester, but the problem I have is being a virtual toy tester makes it a bit more difficult. If I get sponsored or partnered up with a company, I need to be like, hey, can you send me a 3D model of the toys so I could like utilize them in my own way? And they'll be like, sure. Don't knock it, Katie. I'm like how you said knock it instead of not it. I could contact them. I need to come up. I think I need to come up with a... I need to figure out how to do it. I need to actually figure out how to do it. My brain is actually screaming at me being like, I could probably come up with a sales pitch on how I'd utilize their stuff if they were to work with me. I could do animations. Animations will be fun. Yes. But I need 3D models. They would have 3D mock-ups of them, so it's not difficult. I could also use my phone to just scan what they send me. That's always possible, by the way. Cool thing with iPhone, the whole LiDAR thing is nuts. Hi, Fanatic. How are you today? What is that emote? Oh, I thought that was a fucking emote rubbing underwear in my face, in someone's face for some reason. Can you get ginger flavored cheese? That's just cheese. Wait, no, Red Leicester. Jake, Red Leicester. I don't think they put ginger into... Actually, no, they won't be able to put ginger into... They won't be able to put ginger into cheese because, if I remember correctly, ginger has a antibacterial thing to it, which will just kill the cheese mold. Morning, kitty. Hi. Hi. I'm just being me. I'm being derpy. I need to get a treadmill so I can do walking on stream. I need to also get... I got so much... I have a list. I have such a list now. I'm hoping this week and next week goes well on the other platform. So I can, like, actually be like, okay, we're going to do this, 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 and this. Cool, cool. Yeah, nice. Granted, by the end of this month, I actually kind of want to be above about 600 on my savings. That way I'm on track to be exactly where I want to be. Let's go. I can do it. I can do it. I've got this. But yeah, Jake, I don't think you can put ginger into cheese because ginger has antibacterial stuff in it, which would just kill the mold. So it wouldn't work. Yeah, okay, one thing. I'm looking at getting a mattress for my bed, a proper mattress, because I'm just on a sofa bed. I would actually like a proper bed. And I'm thinking, I'm realizing one of the reasons why I keep waking up with, like, my arm hurting is because my titty keeps crushing my arm. You can get crushed stem ginger cheese M&S. Might give it a go. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah. But I need to. One thing I need to look into is. Oh wait. Tay's already sent me the links. I'll look into them later. What? Hello. Hi boy. Good morning. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Welcome into the stream. Got a thing for gingers? I can tell, Jake. I can tell. Thank you for giving me a sub to on AD stream, by the way. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm existing. You better be existing. My legs are hurting. Oh. Ah, felt so good. I don't know why I click them. Oh, you can? How so? Because you follow me and you also... What's this? Is that for my chair? Fuck. Don't need to go on the bed. Pug, please. Well, it's because you follow me, you follow Glubby, you follow the ginger. I'm more of the fire ginger. I'm like a fire ginger. Glub's more of a ginger. Yeah. My hair lacks vibrancy. Yes. Yeah. Support your own ways. Yes, you do, and I love you for it. Can I have my finger? I need the we need the Steam frame. I'm sorry, we need the Steam frame to drop. Can I just say this? I find it really fucking perplexing how so many fucking content creators have turned on Steam because they had to up the price of the Steam Deck because of AI. Because of the AI data centers. They're calling them, because of the price jump, like, Steam Deck hasn't been released in so fucking long because they haven't had the money to do it. They haven't had the inventory to do it, right? And I find it so fucking stupid how they've had to up the price by like 100 or 200, and people are going, oh, this is them just being greedy. I'm like, no it isn't. No it isn't. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is the AI shit. Like, they literally held inventory for so fucking long. They ran out around Christmas time, and they haven't had any in stock since basically last fucking year. Then they get another load of stock in, and they're like going, yeah, we need to up the price of these. And then everyone turned around and just went, oh, they're doing it because they're greedy. No, they're not. Fucking AI data center. One of the things with the Steam Deck is repairability. It is really fucking repairable. Your controller gets a bit of stick drift. You yourself can fucking take it apart and fix it. Oh, I want to upgrade the RAM in my Steam Deck. What am I going to do? I'm going to go out and buy the RAM from the store and upgrade it myself. Oh, I need a bit more storage. Bitch, go out and buy yourself an M.2 and slap it in there. You're good. Thing is fucking repairable as fuck. right? So they're using openly available hardware so you can upgrade and repair it yourself. So it means they're using more standard parts. Guess what ate all the standard parts? The AI data centers. And they're going, oh, they're doing this because they're greedy. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're doing it because they've got no other fucking choice. Little bits. Kitty, who said you can venture the back rooms? That I say you're grounded. You can't ground me. I'm in the back rooms. You can't ground me. I'm in the fucking back rooms. Actually, that's one thing that they could do. They could have done in the back rooms. That's one thing that they could have done differently in a story for the back rooms. Oh god, that will be a really interesting future movie. Imagine this idea of this character who's just a kid. Like, imagine this as a story for the Backrooms. It's a child, abusive relationship, blah, 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 blah. Constantly getting grounded, right? Discovers an entry into the Backrooms, say under his bed. So the kid discovers an entry to the back room under his bed. Child is complaining to his parents, there's a monster under my bed. And it keeps getting him punished. One time, the parents are being abusive. The child instinctively crawls under his bed, slipping into the back rooms. Imagine how fucking interesting that would be. I think a Backrooms movie to do with a kid lost in the Backrooms would be really interesting. Because the kid would get in the Backrooms, and I'm sorry, the kid would be lost instantly. They're not gonna think, maybe I should try and go back through the way I came in. No, they're gonna go wandering off, and then the moment they step away from where they came in, they're fucking gone. They're just gone. Like, when you think about it, a kid's just gone. He's not coming back. As long as you stay in your room, as long as you stay in my For You page, you follow my rules. You can't ground me. I'm in the back rooms has the same vibe as I'm in a tank and you're not. You're not my dad. Get out of the tank! No. I love that. I love that meme. It's one of my favorite memes. That is a bit backwards. Well, no. Okay, think of it like this. I think if a kid got lost in the backrooms, they would instantly get lost. One of the things in the Backrooms movie is the adult has a layer of logic so they can fucking leave. VTubers these days. Kilo. Oh, Kilo. VTubers these days. As long as you stay in my For You page, you follow my rules. You're in my stream, you follow my rules. That's how it works. Hi, show off. No, so I'm just thinking, as a movie for the Backrooms, I just think of it like this. Wait, no, even better. I think it would be even better if it was like a cupboard, like a small cupboard the kid can climb into. Or, it's either a small cupboard that the kid gets, or it's their wardrobe or something. I just really like this idea. I just really think it'll be a more interesting idea of this. Just, I don't know. My brain just says a kid lost in the Backrooms is so much more terrifying than an adult lost in the Backrooms. I think it holds a significantly higher level of tension because the kid can make mistakes. An adult doing something stupid is unjustifiably stupid. You're not going to try and defend an adult who did something stupid that ultimately got them or someone else killed. A kid doing something which they think is right and then getting into a worse situation because what they did is actually not right is a bit more forgiving. A kid you can forgive for being stupid. An adult, you kind of just expect them to know better. Harry Potter Under the Stairs Backrooms. No, I'm not. By the way, I will watch the series. I am not paying for it. I'm openly going to fucking say that now. J.K. Rowling can suck my left fucking nut. Jeff Bezos finds the Backrooms and uses it as an Amazon warehouse. SoCat, don't fucking even joke about that, because you know for a fact that that will be exactly what he fucking does. He'll be like, we've got the world's smallest warehouse, but guess what? We've got 10 times more inventory than any warehouse in the world. No. We just solved our fucking problems. What am I talking about? Fucking OpenAI discovers the Backrooms. OpenAI discovers the Backrooms. Turns it into a fucking data center. It's got unlimited electricity in the fucking roof, guys. It's got unlimited fucking space. There's no need to worry about the heat, 'cause it's in here. Oh, but you have to water cool. Motherfucker, there's levels dedicated to water, and it's like oceans of it. Backrooms 2 as a cannabis farm. That's the thing. If every house had some level of access to the Backrooms, there would be so many fucking weed farms, and the goddamn fucking AI data centers would just be told, can you just put it in the Backrooms, please? Kids have faster reactions. Kids do have faster reactions. Real talk, in the Backrooms is the horror version of Narnia. I mean, have you actually read the Narnia series? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is one of the most terrifying books I ever read growing up. Get themselves in there, lol. I just love the idea of like explaining to a. I just find that really funny. I watched the movies. The movies weren't as good as the books. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, really, really good book. What was the other one? There was one before. I can't remember all the names. I don't read books all that often. You could live in some walk-in wardrobes. Yeah. But I'm just thinking about how I would do it if I were to do a backroom stuff. Oh, I could just turn around and make a story, send it to Kane, and just be like, hey, I came up with a story for the Backrooms. You could do it as a spin-off movie. I think it would be great. Actually, to be honest, I am someone who would genuinely be like, I'm going to write a script. I'm going to write a story and a script around the Backrooms. I'll send it to Kane, and I'll also send him some notes, some things which I think would work really, really well that might need improving in the future ones. And give it a follow. Welcome into the stream. Hello. Hello, good morning, hello, welcome into the stream. Would solve your toy shortage problem? Jake, imagine all the porn you could actually produce in the Backrooms. Imagine how much porn you could produce in the Backrooms. Imagine, it turns itself into a situation of if every house had some form of access to the Backrooms, you could do some really cool and interesting things around it.
It's punishment time!
I didn't do anything wrong. What do you mean? I didn't do anything bad. Hello? Hello? Yee. Good game. Would love to play. Would you like to play a game? Yes, you did. Huh? Oh, well. Hello. Sorry. No, I just love the idea of a kid lost in the Backrooms. I think it just leans into the existentialism a bit more. No corn shoots in liminal spaces. No insurance will ever cover that. Oh, God! No. No. Imagine this. It's a kid... A kid finds out that... A kid finds a way into the Backrooms. Wanders around. Keeps it in a very small area. runs back, comes back out of the back rooms, goes to school, tells his friends, they don't believe him. Turns around and tells them, okay, we're gonna do a sleepover this weekend. My parents are away. My dad's away for the weekend, and my mum's busy with work. Come round mine, and we'll do a sleepover at mine. They go into the and we'll go in. I'll tell and stuff. They climb into the back rooms, and it's just them all fucking lost in the back rooms. The story is just them lost in the back rooms, and you could keep the analog horror thing, and it doesn't matter what age you end up putting it in. You could give them all fucking phones, or you can just give them some fucking old recording cameras. But when I say it has to be kids lost in the back rooms, I'm not talking like some 14, 15, 16-year-old kids. I'm talking like they have to be no older than like 10 or 11 years old. Oh no, 10, between, I want to say no older than 12 years old. Because then you can get the dumb shit things happen. Then they see like 5 generators. Literally the story of how any horror movie starts. Then they see like 5 generators. Oh, the horror. Kids with catapults. I just think it'll be a really interesting idea. And then boom, they find the kid that got lost because he crawled under the bedway. Oh yeah, that wouldn't be a... Oh yeah, because that would be a really good... Then you could just steal the whole bit from It. You could steal the whole bit with It, from It, where it's like, where Pennywise still, takes the first kid, Georgie, and just turn it into, he lost his younger brother. Dad went drinking and has just started to throw himself into work. Mum, to get by, started working more rigorously, leaving you at home more often. You find a way into the back rooms, thinking you might have found where he went. That works. That works. You're a kid trying to find a solution. Your parents threw themselves into work and or alcohol. You find a way in. Go off and find a thing. You're going in to look for your younger brother. It could work. And name them Dusty. So we're making this game. I don't think it's a game. I think that works better as a movie, or, God, I dread and say it, potentially a mini-series type thing. Like, potentially a mini-series type thing would be a really, really good thing. But then I know it sounds cliche, there needs to be something within it which is actually the bit which scares you more than anything. It needs to be this sensation of a looming thing watching over you type deal. Like, it just needs to feel like something is watching you all the time, and it can't be something like, yeah. Time to talk Netflix. Oh no, talk to A24. Talk to A24 and be like, I could turn it, this could be done as a miniseries or as a movie. I just think it'll be a more interesting idea. But the liminal space needs to be felt, and it needs to be huge. I think that would be cool. I genuinely think that would be really fucking cool. But then it needs something which is horrifying in it. Like, it needs an actual horror element to it, which is more than just big empty area. I guess that's why the Backrooms need some form of a monster. Because you can make everything feel super eerie, and the environment in itself is the fucking enemy. But the problem is the simple brains, the small minders, the easy cheesy brainies need something that gives them a bit of a creepiness to it. And that's probably the hardest bit. You know what you could do? Dad is a violent drunk. You could just do a warped variant of the dad in the back rooms. Because that would be even scarier. Especially if the dad literally only says one word the entire time. And it's just him looking for his son or just shouting things. I don't know. Like, can you just imagine he's just calling out for the kid's name? Looking for the son that got lost? And that's the only word he fucking says? And, like, visually speaking, I don't know, you could just do them, like... Oh god, you could do some really weird shit with that. Void cats, void cats. Yeah. Chat, how are we all feeling? We all good? They find the kid that got lost because he crawled under the bedway. Yeah. Oh, no. I know. Faye. The bit there would be the wrong way to go about it. I think having it so he doesn't crawl under the bed, I think having it so it's a wardrobe works a bit better. Because the idea of it being a wardrobe makes it fit a bit better. Because sometimes kids can hide in wardrobes, and then you also have a monster in the closet type deal. And then kid goes missing, brother goes in, tries to look for clues. I don't know, maybe he goes into the wardrobe, moves some things around, and then something like a cloth falls to the floor and then half clips through the wall. Something as small as that, you need to be an indicator that there's something here. Like, something like that would work really, really well. The whole and then the thing is they go through. They go through, but then they're in the rooms. They're in the back rooms. They're in the back rooms, and it just needs to feel really generic. Like, this is where you can get lost. Like, you came in through the middle of a hallway. Good luck with that. But yes. I think I could probably put something together really, really well with that. Ah. Why you jump scare me? Do you not like that idea? Is that a bad idea? Is that a bad idea? I thought that was a cool idea. But no, I just like that as an idea so far. At least as a rough concept, you could do it really, really well. But the bit which I think would be the difficult thing is you'd need to make the environment itself be the monster, not the... Your reactions are cute. It's because they're more than anything. But yeah, I think making the environment in itself the monster rather than having the monster would be a good idea. Oh no, even better as well. Throughout the story, you could jump over to throughout the story, you can have these story beats, which is from the kid that got lost perspective. So it gives you the sense of he's still alive, making you think he's still alive, and how is he surviving in here and stuff. You can do like little hints of like him hiding away in things, and then like they find like his little areas where he finds some stuff and shit. I just think it'll be a really cool idea. I just think that'll be actually really, really fucking cool. If there's a monster under my bed, could you at least look for any space change down there? Spare change down there? Sugar ants and candy moths. I need a sugar daddy. Or 3. Maybe 4. I just need a couple. I need a sugar daddy. I need me a glucose guardian. I could try and do findoming again. Findoming will be quite fun. Any volunteers in chat? Listen, if you want me to fucking dom you and be mean to you, to make you give me money, I can do it. I won't feel comfortable with it, but I can do it. Yes. Fefe, what are you talking about? I want you to be mean to me, but I'm broke. Aww, baby girl. That sounds like a you problem. You can dom me anytime, Katie, just not findom. Femdom, on the other hand. I want you. Girl. You're. Me want Katie toy. Everyone wants a Katie toy. I feel like you want a Miss Katie Bussy. You want a Miss Katie Bussy flashlight. Why am I singing that song? Fuck. I'm stupid. That's for the other side. It's like, yes, that could be potentially for tomorrow. I mean, Katie, if I want a personal maid who wears a short skirt, outside heels, and other loose stuff, I'm right here. True! Yeah, sir. Something just like this. True. Right. By the way, I'm gonna throw you guys over to Flair. I want to go bath. I want to go bath. Can I say thank you to all of you for being here? Can I say thank you to all the subs? And can I say thank you for all the followers? I love you guys. I will be back here on Saturday, okay? I'll be on the other platform tomorrow, but don't worry about it. You get me twice over there this week. You get me like so many times next week over there, by the way. It's ridiculous how many times I'm streaming next week. I think I'm gonna do like 8 streams on the other platform next week. It's gonna be like really exhausting, and then I get a week off because my dad's away. But yes, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for all the love. I'm gonna go and have a bath and eat something. I've got to go back to the editing dungeon so I can get some more porn done. I'm just gonna be straightforward with you. I gotta get some porn edited. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Please go show Flair all the love you can. They are currently drawing. Yes, I'm gonna go and do some stuff. I hope you have a wonderful night. By the way, when the thing turns up that got ordered, I'm going to definitely do an unboxing video. Can I say, I want you guys to stay safe, stay awesome. Remember to tell someone you love them. Go show Flair all the love you can. Join the Discord if you haven't. Hit follow if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next stream, okay? Bye!